Good morning, ASD. Welcome back to the Falcon Feed. I'm Nour.
And I'm Ramzi. Thank you for joining us. In today's show, we'll learn how to put compassion into action,
Spotlight a science guy in our teacher feature,
and get caught up on sports with Winston and Ramzi.
plus news you can use and your picks of the week. The Falcon Feed starts now. Compassion is one of the core values at ASD, and it's today's top story.
Compassion in Action is a leadership program at ASD comprised of 10 students.
Producers June, Arvin, and Ayaan bring us the story.
The Compassion Summit is a conference where a whole bunch of schools, 10 schools from across the Middle East, they come and they talk about the different things that they've done in their schools.
And they talk about how to make the world a better place starting in their school community.
I think I've become more aware of people and if they're okay or how they're doing in their days, so just more caring towards people.
Now I know that it's the little things that count, like holding a door for someone and helping somebody to find a lost item. Those are the things that really impact a person.
We're working on a big project called the Quiet Room.
And a quiet room is just where you can take it all in and just let your worries out.
I'm looking forward to working towards building the Quiet Room, and I think it would really be perfect for our students.
We're working on a shoe drive in gin, and for the Compassion Summit, I'm working on something called the Charter for Compassion, which is, if you will, a 3-part contract that talks about that we are a school that welcomes diversity. We are a school that treats everybody with equality and the respect they deserve, and we're a school that poises towards anti-bullying.
In today's teacher feature, we introduce you to a science guy. He taught in America and China before coming to ASD.
Producers Savar and Zaid introduce us to the new science guy.
Coming to you from the science gun, where we're going to meet the science teacher who's seen it all, from America to China, Mr. Pierre. Tell us about yourself, where you grew up, and about family.
I grew up in Miami, Florida. My parents are from the island country of Haiti. I was born in Miami, then later moved to Georgia. From Georgia, I moved to Dubai, then China, and now back here in Dubai.
Well, why did you become a teacher?
That's a great question. I became a teacher for a number of reasons. First of all, I was in college and an engineering major, and I worked at a school part-time to teach students how to read. They were in first grade, and that experience really changed my life. It was humbling to teach someone that didn't know how to read. Once they learned how to read, that felt good. So I changed my major from engineering to education, and from that point became a teacher.
How would you describe your teaching style?
I try to incorporate both technology and hands-on learning as much as I can. Technology is the future, so I try to have students use their tech skills as much as they can in hopes that they're going to use those skills in the future.
What's one thing you love about teaching?
There's a lot of things I love about teaching. I would say just having the interactions with the students, like having class discussions, seeing them work and create projects. That's my favorite part. One experience I had in the States was I had class pets. I had gerbils and mice, and there was one time that the mice got loose and students were trying to grab the mice, and they were biting everyone and people were bleeding. And even though that was a crazy day, I thought that was a cool experience overall.
Beyond your work at ASD, what do you like to do for fun or a hobby?
I like to ride my bike. I like to code. I like to watch TV. I like to play video games. I like to play sports. I like to exercise. So a number of things.
Tell us about a storm that passed through your life, and what can you pass along to us?
Well, one kind of sad story was in grade 6, my father, he passed away. And from that experience, it kind of helped me to appreciate my health, because my father at the time, he didn't like going to the doctor. So he felt like, it wasn't necessary to take care of his health. And unfortunately, that decision led to his early death. So from that, I have appreciated, having good health. And I do my best to try to have students practice good health in hopes that they don't have to go through what I went through.
Season 3 is well underway. we're happy to introduce sports anchor Ramzi to get us caught up on all the action.
Ramsey, take the baton.
Thanks, Ramsey. In middle school, most of the Season 3 centers around the track. This year, our track team includes 28 boys and 25 girls, which is the most out of any EAC team. With a team this large, ASD divides its teams into two even groups, a red team and a white team. Last week, 7 schools came to ASD to take on the mighty Falcon. It was a long meet that stretched into the evening with some exciting races at the end. When it was the ASD Falcon team, they stood on the top of the podium with a 50-point lead over the second place, DAA. Our white team finished third. In the long distance, the 300-meter over 7 laps around the track, Ayaan and Devin finished impressive runs, taking gold and silver. For the Lady Falcons, Dana ran a strong race, adding a bronze to the ASD count. In the 1500-meter race, Tejas, Faris, and Daniel finished first, third, and fourth, giving ASD the early team lead. In the one-lap horse race, the 400-meter run, our Falcon boys swept with Omar and Winston and Savar, taking 1, 2, and 3. On the girls' side, Sharifa and Laura finished first and third. In the fastest race of the night, the 100-meter sprint, Amina took the gold for the Lady Falcons with Devin and Charlie, finishing 1 and 2 for the boys. One of the most exciting races was the boys 4x100 relay. Our boys white team of Sami, Faris, Pierre, and Savar ran the fastest time at 54.52. In the second race, our red team took the track. Shaheen bolted off the blocks to carry the first leg of the race, then delivered a smooth baton pass to Ayaan, who quickly caught the outside runner. Giving Winston the lead, he held that lead on to turn and made a seamlessly pass to Noah, our white team anchor. Noah pushed hard over the finish line over 5 seconds ahead of his competition. The Falcons also dominated the field events as Shaheen won the gold high jump with Noah taking third. Omar and Devin took first and second in the long jump. In the shot put, Arian and Charlie took first and second. On the girls' side, Lena took second in the discus. Amina and Laura both tied for third place in the high jump, and Tia took third in the shot put, and Alexandra took third in the long jump. Ours last week was Noah Essek. He slowed down enough to get an interview with Winston Knight. Check it out.
Today we have the wonderful opportunity to talk with Noah Essek on the MS track team. Noah, how are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
So what's one thing you enjoy about being on the MS track team?
One thing I enjoy is really the atmosphere, all the sportsmanship, all the kindness. It's really a great atmosphere to be in.
What's one goal you have this year in track?
Probably to beat some of my personal bests, and I really want to beat a record this year.
What's one thing you're looking forward to on the MS track team? It could be an event or it could be a certain meet that's coming up.
I'm really looking forward to EAC. That's gonna be really fun.
So I heard that you had a track meet yesterday. How did that go?
That went pretty well. The results haven't come out to us yet, but I feel ASD did very good.
Thank you. That's all.
Fortunately, a dark cloud called the coronavirus has covered the sports program of ASD. Next week, we'll keep you up to date with some more sports. Until then, let's get back into the studio.
In other news, we're sorry to report that our Harmonies for Hope concert and our Maker Fair planned for today has been cancelled due to the health concerns of the coronavirus.
In a future show, we'll bring you an in-depth report on this issue. On a brighter note, last week, our 6th grade friends returned from an incredible trip to Greece. Check out some highlights.
Στην δική μας ράτσα. Τι τα θες, πάντα έτσι η ζωή. Να γελάς, να κλαις βράδυ και πρωί. Τι τα θες, πάντα έτσι η ζωή. Να γελάς, να κλαις βράδυ και πρωί.
Belated congratulations to Sharia Singh for being the first human to achieve a 100% score on the Grand World of Humanities Master Test.
Whoa!
What?
World of Humanities.
Cute. Let's get an update on the house points.
And congrats to our recent rock winners.
As always, we close the show with the photo feed, recent snapshots of campus life against a catchy tune.
This week's tune was a popular number from Tuesday night's Pops concert.
From the crew at Studio F, enjoy the feed. See you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile. The Falcon Feed starts now. Say it together. We have to say it together.
No, not yet, not yet. At the end? Okay.